Hello, Cancer, and welcome in. My name is Sunny, and I am here with Spirit to deliver a message to you guys about this incoming energy that is very potent. And there is some messages just for you, Cancer, about how this energy is affecting your environment and your situations that you're currently, going through. We are going to spin this reading off of the current energies we had with the full moon in Aquarius on August 19th. This energy that it brought in is here to stay. It is the kickoff for something new that it's bringing in for you. It's here to course correct, fix, transform, upgrade, and deliver the things that you need in your life. And also it's to help you move forward. So this energy is going to be working with the collective for quite some time. This was a very powerful moon. The planetary aspects were very significant, and there was also just a lot of different energy. So it was a very ambiguous energy, just a lot of different energy circulating. So there's just one thing they want you to know, that the planetary alignments brought in a yod, which was the finger of God. So this energy is definitely from a higher intelligence that was coming in from, the higher realms. So this is why this is very impotent and why I'm doing these readings for the collectives. So Cancer, I have some pre-shuffled oracle cards and a channeled message for you guys. And then we're also going to look into the tarot. This full moon transited your 8th house. So in astrology, the 8th house is a real private house. It's a water sign. It does talk about abundance, okay, money, contracts, investments, but it's also about the occult and secrets and obsessions, okay? It also could talk about loans, contracts, and inheritances. And it also could talk about deep dark secrets. And because this was the full moon energy, God and the higher forces are going to reveal some truth. So don't be surprised if some truths come up to the surface, some things reveal themselves to you. Okay, so this 8th house energy has a message for you, and we're going to go ahead and tap into this energy and see what the message is. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the tarot. What I do notice that number 8 is very potent here. Okay, so you might have been seeing a lot of 8s within your energy, or without, on clocks or wherever. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your energy. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and tap in with your spirit guides and the Most High to protect this reading, to deliver messages for your highest good. And Cancer, thank you for allowing me to read for you today. You're in good hands. I do really feel that you are protected, Cancer, and there's a lot of things that spiritually you are unaware of, that you have a lot of ancestors and angels and spirit guides protecting you and watching over things that are unseen to you. They are saying they do, you do have your own space and free will to do as you please, but there's other, energies in your life that they are protecting. So you are being visited by, loving elements and beings that are looking over you and protecting you. Okay, so you are highly protected is what I'm hearing, and very loved. All right, so let's go ahead and look into some energies. I want to see what your strength is right now. Spirit's going to show me how they see you right now within your strength. And then we're going to look at your challenges and then the lessons that we just currently went through or learning. Okay. Oh, so, all right. So, wow, that was fast. So your strength is, you had the desire card come up. Sorry for the glare. And sorry if my energy is kind of stale. I'm tired. There's been so much going on. But I'm I gotta do Cancer's reading. There's, I gotta get it done. But anyways, listen, they're saying that your strength is the desire, what you have inside of you. You're very, very, passionate about. You it's like there's an energy of you making up your mind and going after your desires. You value, it's important to you to attain what you desire, what your heart wants, what your mind wants. Okay, so, and then you had the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this means that there's a clarity here. There's a truth here. So there's something that you're very clear on and that you're working your way towards. Okay, so this is the energy, is that, you know, they're going to help, you know, the higher realms are going to help the collective. When they're clear and precise of what they want, the universe can help you attain that. Okay, so if you're unclear, then they're unclear what you want, which way you want to go, because ultimately it's your decision. But you do have the backup, you know, of the higher power. You know, they want the best for you, and they do have good things in store for you. So they want to help you, push you to that timeline, okay, and that potential. So as they're working with you, they're saying they noticed about you is that you have a real big passion, a fire burning passion inside of you that you want to attain and reach. And so they are wanting to, you know, do whatever it takes to help you. And if that talks about removing negative energies out of your life, they will shift and make that happen. So this is an energy that, you know, you need to understand. Not everybody has this. There's a lot of people out there. So this is to be respected, and it needs to be acknowledged, okay? That, you know, this is your strength, because there's a lot of people out there that have no idea what they desire and, you know, what they want, and they're confused. This Ace of Swords is nothing but clarity and, you know, the truth, and it's there, you know, they can see clearly. Okay, their head is clear. So the desire that you have for something is very clear, and it's very well known to you. Other people, not so clear. So this is a strength to know what it is you want and what you feel a passion or love for. Okay, so they're admiring the fact that, like, you know what you want and that you know yourself, because you know, you have to know yourself well enough to know what you desire. And so the reason why people don't desire or attract it in is because they don't really know themselves yet. They don't know what they like. They don't know what they want. So, you know, they still have to go round and round with karmics trying to figure it out. Okay, so anyways, just didn't want you to overlook, well, Spirit didn't want you to overlook the fact that this is a good trait that you have. But let's go ahead and look at the challenging aspects around, I would say, an energy that is, you know, blocking you from manifesting these desires. So Spirit, show me Cancer. Challenges. So we got the Ace of Wands. Okay, well, that's not. And then we have the Six of Cups. Oh, no. Yeah, the Six of Cups. Okay. So since this is your challenge, because these are positive cards, we've got the Ace of Wands here, which is, oh my gosh, about, you know, taking actions on new passion, new ideas, a spark of passion. So there's a lot of spark here, a lot of aces here. Like, you got a lot of good ideas. You got, it's like, again, this could be divinely guided. You could be definitely divinely guided here. But I'd have to say, you're not really seeing that clearly, that this is a divine, and there's something that you're worried about in the past. There's a lot of emotions running about in your, you know, you're up in your feels about the past. So again, I think that you see this spider here, this creativity. There's something that you know, spirit has in mind for you to design or bring into this world. So a lot of creative energy here. It's like source is working. This is my source card. The Ace of Wands is my source card, meaning that they're passing the torch to you. They're passing something over to you. They're giving you spiritual upgrades. They're giving you spiritual gifts. They're coming in, these ideas, these creative thoughts and, you know, ideas and aha moments and breakthroughs. They're coming in from spirit. Like they're hooking you up. But this Six of Cups is an emotional awareness, and the Six of Cups can talk about the past. So I want to feel like there's something holding you back about the emotional effects of the past. Okay, it's something about how you I don't know, as I think you're just kind of up in the air about your thoughts and how people are going to perceive it or whatever. People from the past. But I think Spirit is saying to you to leave the past in the past. Leave people who will not support you and guide you, because, you know, if Spirit approves of this, then, you know, that's all that matters. People who will not support you, they need to be released at this time. As I feel like they're in your head, okay, rent-free. They're holding you back a little bit. There's a sense of, so you're a Cancer, you're a water sign, and, you know, you guys care a lot. So you can hold on to emotional baggage for a long time. But Spirit's saying it's time to clear that out so you can move forward with this divine inspiration, with this divine project creation. Okay? Hold on, let me see if there's anything coming in. Your challenge. Spirit, what is their challenge? I feel like when you've, in the past, like if you've had other things that you try to kick off or, you know, start up, they didn't succeed. They didn't take off. So I think there's a little hesitancy to try something new, or fear of the unknown, because you're afraid of it failing or not coming into fruition. Again, I'm getting a sense of this is the past and Spirit wants to move. This is the energy that came in. It's what you get, a new slate. Okay. It's very, very big here to remove past energies, because that was the past, and just take what you learned from it and try to weave it into, you know, what you can do about it and do something better moving forward. But that doesn't mean you're going to weave the same results. Okay, you got Spirit here helping you. The more you put in, the more they're going to help you, and the more you understand and you have a clear idea of what it is you want, they're going to help you attract that. Whether it's love, whether it's a new job, a raise, you have to be clear. And see, this is what's going to work in your favor, is that you are clear about whatever it is you want. So your challenge is to move on from the past and its, you know, haunting memories of how you think it's going to drag you down again, because this is a new slate. The 8th house is all about scorpionic, plutonic energy, death and rebirth. This is giving you new, fresh energy. The 8th house is of death and rebirth, endings and beginnings. Okay, so there's like this, the mystery of Spirit and the ethereal, the psychic realm working with you. Okay, bringing in energies. So this is very, this is very, you know, ethereal, godlike energy working with you right now to transform something in your life and put an ending to it. Okay, so it's like your inheritance. It's like you're getting, you know, your birthright, your spiritual inheritance in from your ancestors. You got a lot of support coming in, is what I'm hearing. So release the past and be optimistic, and know that what you set your mind to, okay, what you want, it's going to find you and it's going to come in, is because you're clear. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the lessons that you know, Spirit was trying to convey to you that you just went through, or you're going through now. 6 of Swords. Yeah, okay, look at that. This is like, I love this card. So this is moving on. This is moving out of choppy waters into better times. So this is your lesson pile right here. So again, we just talked about moving on. You've got to move through the past. We just talked about that. And look, this is the lesson being learned. Yeah. So I picked up on that. You got to move on. You got to integrate the dark and the light, learn the past lessons and how you can better yourself for the future. Okay. As you move out of the darkness into the light. So these past, you know, memories aren't there to stay and haunt you. They're to learn from them, experience them. How can you make something better? Okay. But do know that God does give us new beginnings and second chances and, you know, new times. So I feel like you sometimes feel like nothing will ever change. A big change is coming in for you. Okay. And so your advice is to be positive and move on. Look at that. Lesson learned, to move on from stagnant old energy, old ways of thinking, old beliefs, old habits. Okay. Be more optimistic. And when you put your desire and your optimisticness together, it creates a more unstoppable force. Okay. I do think that you need to be aware that you can tap in and work with Spirit. Okay, Spirit's always been there, but they're wanting you to know, no, I need them to know I'm really here. So in your past, I think you weren't so tapped in, and they want you to tap in a lot more and utilize what's available to you to get stuff done. Okay. All right, so lesson learned is to move on, like I said, from the past. Let me get another confirmation. Okay, let's see here. That was a lot of cards. You know, the 10 of Wands, I want you to look at this picture. The 10 of Wands wants to show itself here. Oh my God, look, you got the 8 of Cups here too. Moving on, walking away. Okay, hold on. So the 10 of Wands is like, you know, it's in the regular, you know, tarot, it talks about, you know, overworked, overburdened, carrying a lot on your back. Okay. But this is kind of like, you know, the Kundalini, all the chakras aligning, and he's lit up on fire. It's like he's filled with knowledge and experience from all of that hard work, that he is learning self-mastery, right? So you moving on from the past, okay, is bringing in a lot, you know, a lot that you went through, but it taught you so much, right? So that's why you're starting to ignite your power back in you and starting to come into, you know, self-mastery. Because look what card came underneath that was knowledge. You learned so much, and Spirit wants you to see, you know, how you can, you know, alchemize and transmute that nagging, you know, that old, you know, energy. It's like, look what you gained from it. And it's like you're turning, you know, pain into power. You're turning mistakes into new opportunities to do something better and right, you know. And look, an 8 of Cups is another energy of walking away, okay, from something that doesn't serve them anymore, okay, and into something new, having faith to walk away. So the lesson learned was, you know, to just walk away when, you know, something is not right for you, okay? Because you're coming into your own self mastery, your own self understanding, because you're gaining a lot of wisdom and knowledge from the past. So you've been, but this is good because they're saying that you have been moving on. You have been learning. Yeah. So, you know, faith is also coming up here, talking about how to have faith, you know, in the higher realms and God, and that he's a part of your life, okay, working in your favor. All right, so let's look at some advice from Spirit. Yeah, they don't want you to worry about the past anymore. It served its purpose, and what it did for you was it lit you up. It made you so much stronger and wiser. So whatever you're trying to do this time around, whatever aspect and category it's in, it's going to bring in something different because you're not the same person. You have so much more knowledge. You were always, it's showing here like a very good person here. It's just that the knowledge was increasing, your experience with people, life, and things. Good people go through, tough lessons all the time. But when we finally get through it, we finally get out of the storm, we're so much wiser and smarter. And and the things that like knocked us on our ass before, we're like, hey, wait a minute, I know things now I didn't know before. I'm going to try this again. And then boom, it takes off. And that's what they're saying. So don't let people, places, and things that manipulated or took advantage of you, or, not having the knowledge, hold you back from putting this, into full effect. Okay, there's always a right time and place for everything. So again, new endings and beginnings. Okay, and so this could be in relationships. You had a desire for relationships, you had a desire for a creative project, desire for a job, for a friendship, whatever it is, you're going to have to fill in the blanks and how this resonates. But there's some aspect in your life that didn't go the way that you desired it to a long time ago, because, but we also, there's something about here having to learn, having to go through the experience. Kind of like, spiritual boot camp, kind of like a Navy SEAL, how they have to learn to gain their strength and their wits, their wisdom, in order to know how to save people or know how to do things. Like, everybody has to be trained. And I feel like, the past was just to show you how to get through these hurdles and these obstacles, right? So you can relax and you can move on. Okay, knowing that you have attained, self-mastery, and you have so much knowledge now. Okay, and now you can do whatever it is you want, because you know where, the karmics are, where the jokesters are, the tricksters, the manipulators, the narcissists, where they are, and you know how to hold them back, so they don't take advantage of you anymore. The deceit, the betrayal, the manipulation stole your desires from the past. And it's like, you need to understand that's why a lot of things didn't take off, is because you were deceived. And a lot of, people who are very kind of like evil, they're very intelligent. Just because they're evil doesn't mean they're not intelligent. They're very strategic, they're very manipulative, and they can swindle you out of like your money, your contracts. They can swindle you out of like take your ideas, where you should have been in the spotlight. They somehow tricked you and they got into your place. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was an opportunity that was somehow robbed from you, Cancer. Okay, that, and something should have came into fruition a long time ago. But now what Spirit's saying, it's okay to move on and don't hold the past, because it served you well, because now what's coming in is meant to be, and now you can hold on to it, you can attain it, you can make it tangible, you can live off of it, you can trust it. Okay, it's like the past is over and you're moving out of like the storm into the light, and you're packed, you're equipped, you got what you need to make shit happen. So this 8th house is, it's about money, it's about spiritual aspects of yourself, it's about intimacy, it's about a whole new version of you coming on play. The old energies are not moving forward. So this transit it's nipping the bud with old energies. Even energies that, clog your head is being removed. You know what I'm saying? Like those energies that affect your emotional state. Those are being cleared. So you're getting your path is being cleared by the Most High. Your angels and everybody are clearing and cutting cords to give you a fresh new start. Okay? So that your next part of your life, this next stage can, come in the way it's supposed to. Okay? So you're right on time. This opportunity is like prophetic. It's like destined for you. And it's like, you know, you may have seen it back then, you thought you lost opportunity. Well, what's meant for you is meant for you. It will come back around when you're ready. Okay, so Spirit is just making sure that you're able to withhold whatever this big opportunity that the divine is going to bestow on you. You're getting something very big from the higher realms. You're going to inherit something from your ancestors, some knowledge. And in order to be able to retain that spiritual, that big knowledge, you have to be mature. How do you get mature? Is learned through these lessons. Or I'm hearing that whatever your desire was in the past, Cancer, it was heard. Your prayers were heard. But it wasn't, you weren't, I would say you weren't ready for it. So these dragons right here, they're like divine protectors. I'm seeing those protectors, and they were guarding your future. That's in the channeled message. Holy crap. Yeah, because I pulled these live and I'm reading the energy off these, but that's in the channeled message. So we're going to pull a card here, then read the channel message, because they said, because look, they're next to each other. They're guarding, like they're back to back. One's facing this one, the other is facing that one, because they're guarding. They're making sure that all bases are covered. So because there feels like some kind of like trickster energy trying to stop your inheritance from the higher realms coming in. Yeah, because, you know, they don't like that. When you get an upgrade from Spirit, more like, you know, religious or spiritual or sacred knowledge, that's going to push you into be a leader, or, you know, do something to change the world, make it a better place, you know, because when you're divinely guided, you get these inspirations to do something. And of course, it's going to be on God's benefit, because all power comes from Him. And, you know, when you're chosen, you get these opportunities. So I feel like in the past, you had a desire, or there's just like, there's something that you always knew you could attain, but in the past you couldn't get it just yet. And what they're saying is because we held it from you until you were ready. That could be a real like relationship. You had to experience all the karmic relationships in the beginning, okay? Or it could be like your dream job, but you had to go through a lot of shitty jobs to gain, you know, their wisdom of how it works. Or you had to, you know, just go out to the world and get beat up to know what you like, what you don't like. Or you had to explore the world to, you know, whatever it is. That void course was there to protect, you know, to prep you for what was coming in. I'm feeling some kind of like there was a prophecy over you, like they had something for your life, and when your time has come, when you are ready, when you are mature enough, they will deliver it to you. Yeah, these two dragons, these two aces right here, like they're looking in there, like they're almost like telepathically talking to me right now, telling me what the dealio is with you. Yeah, there's another dragon up here. You do have a spirit animal around you, just letting you know. And some of your animals you have around you are familiars. They are passed down loved ones protecting you. There's a lot of things going around you in the spirit realm that you are unaware of. You have so much spirits around you, good spirits, okay, that you're unaware of protecting you. I feel like a golden child here. They're protecting your future, because you are destined to come into this self-mastery and this knowledge. And, you know, that's the lesson that Spirit wants you to know, is that you're destined to come into this self-mastery, you know, by integrating your dark and the light side, and then, you know, integrating with your higher self, all of you coming into one and accepting, you know, who and what you are and what you've been through and where you're going, and just stepping into your power and becoming a badass and understanding your divine, you know, power. There's a light coming in here right now. So your lesson was to know that there has always been something. You have always been here for a reason. You were here for a reason, Cancer. And there has always been something that God had in store for you, but you had to be prepped and ready in order to maintain this inheritance that you're getting. So yeah, the 8th house is bringing you your inheritance. Okay, so you've been through it all. Now it's time to get the inheritance, is what I'm hearing. Wow. So expect a big, incline of what you're truly desire, what your desires are. So think about what it is that you are being called to, or that you're drawn to, and you don't know why. Like if there's a certain thing about, I don't know, like if there's something inside of you that is calling you and you don't know why. Well, that's because it was written in the stars for you since you were born. You have a prophecy over you. God has something, that he wants you to do. That's why you're here. Okay. So your lesson was to learn that, your past, it's not like you were just, floating around for no reason. Your past was always just as important as your future. It was always there, but we had to go through, again, like I said, you had to get prepped and equipped, because whatever's coming in is something big. And if you're not mature enough or old enough to understand the power this has, you lose it. Right? Like, I'm not going to buy my daughter a sports car at 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to spend $70,000 on a car because she's immature out drinking party with her friends. I'm going to wait. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. It's kind of like, you don't want to hand a baby a match and a lighter and walk out of the room. She's going to light the house on fire. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like that, and it's not to belittle anything, because as a matter of fact, you could be 30s, 40s, or 50s and just now come out of that spiritual boot camp, and Spirit's like, all right, they're ready. Okay, you could be receiving this birthright at 50 years old. This is how big this self-mastery and this knowledge is that's going to come in. And here's the thing, don't be pessimistic. Oh, nothing's going to come for me. Listen, this can hit you. These are secrets. This is like a cult. This is like the things that people can't see, the other side of the realm, the veil, things that you don't see coming. Okay, so it's like, if God wants it to happen, he's gonna have a way to get it to you, Cancer. So all I'm saying is expect the unexpected about how your life can change drastically with this energy. It's almost like a time of initiation. It's coronation day. You know what I mean? When you reach a certain time, okay, Spirit is going to unleash the next level for you, or give you the next, the next thing that's owed to you, because you've reached a certain thing, a certain age, a certain maturity level, okay, a certain understanding. You've finally learned a lesson. Sometimes they won't release things to us until we finally get the lesson, because sometimes we have to repeat it over and over again until we understand what they're saying, right? But the good thing is, this 8th house, the lesson learned is I think you're finally understanding that. So yep, endings and beginnings. This is a new chapter for you. So let's look at the advice from the Spirit. Spirit, what do you have to say about what we just talked about? 8 of air. 8. Everything is 8 in your reading. Listen, the power of 8 is abundance and wealth, okay? And it's very, very powerful number. So the number is 8. You have so many 8s in the reading, and it is talking about protection and abundance, okay? And inheritance. I feel like you don't even know the inheritance you have, that your ancestors and God have for you. There's like a safety. There's like a what do you call those things when parents set up like a oh my God, when parents set up a trust fund. Yeah, you have a spiritual trust fund and you don't know about it, but when time is right, you're going to get it. Okay, so 8 of air, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. See what I'm saying? This Ace of Wands is in your challenge. That's about go time, a spark of passion. Something in the past is holding you back. It's an illusion. And so 8 of air, look. They're saying it's an illusion and it's trapping you. So to release that, and Spirit's like, hey, no, trust me, We're here. A lack of self-confidence and understanding about who you are and what support you have. They're really saying that you really don't know the support and the backup you have on the other side. Okay, just because they haven't revealed themselves to you yet. They had to kind of step back and watch you go through what you went through, okay, to learn. They couldn't step in. How else would you have learned? Okay, so now you're going to start seeing signs and synchronicities from the universe that, hey, we're coming in. And you're going to be like, oh crap, I wasn't alone. I was never alone. But, you know, it's not that they didn't want, they felt bad they couldn't show you a lot more, but that's just the way that evolution has to take place. It's like you got to learn this on your own. You know, nobody can really help you, otherwise you wouldn't be able to find your own backbone. Okay, but now that you did that and you're coming into self-mastery, they're like, all right, they're gonna come in and they're gonna start helping you out. Okay, all right, but you need to know that this, whatever's trapping you, is an illusion. So release that. A lack of self-confidence and afraid to take action is what is not going to bring this desire into manifestation. Let me get another card, please, Spirit. Trust in your abilities, okay? You worked hard for it. Trust in it. And then take action. Don't deny your desire. Don't tell it, you know, like, oh, I don't believe in you. Don't do that. 5 of water. Things not turning out the way you hoped for. Do you see what I said? I said that in the past. I already said that. I said there were things in the past that you hoped for and it didn't turn out right. Yeah, again, there's your confirmation big time, because I already picked up on the energy and there's a confirmation. This is the pile where Spirit is, confirming what we just talked about. So things not turning out the way you hoped for, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Okay. Things had to happen the way they happened in the past, Cancer, in order to teach you a lesson. But that is an illusion. That's not true. The things that they have for you have always been there. It's on the side. Until you learn a lesson, until you gain this maturity and the understanding, that's when you're going to come into it. Like I said, there's just, man, we go through some really tough stuff because we have to learn on our own, right? So things that turned out the way you hoped for. That was only because they were trying to teach you lessons like, nope, that's not right. Because if they give you this big thing that's coming in for you, they were trying to hurry up and teach you like all the things you were doing wrong, because those things you were doing wrong would be the thing that would not be able to maintain this wealth and this health for you. Okay, so say there was a big sum of money coming in for you down the road. God wanted to bless you with $1 million, but you were, let's just for an example, you were a really, crazy kid and was, did a lot of drugs, did a lot of partying and this and that. You didn't really know you wanted to impress people and do things, and and you spent all the money. Okay, it's like when you go through that stage and then you finally understand who people are and how it works, and you outgrow that situation and you learn, from all of that, you don't want any part of it anymore. You don't want to waste your money. You're tired of all that. You learned your lessons. And once you do, they're like, aha, Spirit sees you, and then you get that $1 million. You see what I'm saying? But that was for an example. It could be sacred knowledge that is going to make you the smartest person in the room and give you job opportunities, or, put you up in, authority and some kind of, career opportunity. You just don't know what it is because it's different for all of you, right? But it didn't happen because it wasn't ready. But now what they're saying is to release, your challenge is to release that old memories, okay? Because it will not serve you moving forward because you're past that. They're showing me that you have come into this mastery and you're gaining so much knowledge now. So the past can't affect you anymore because you don't do things the same way that you used to. Okay? Wow. Yeah. This is just wanting to bring some clarity because, look, an illusion of being trapped. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I was trying to play some music in the background. And,
you should size up.
Are we still talking
oh my
about
God.
I hope so.
Hold on, sorry.
Tampax has a leak guard braid to help with
I can't turn it off.
5 sizes for your changing flow.
Look at the brains on Jim.
Hold on, Cancer. I'm sorry. Hold on, Cancer.
Pack your Tampax.
There's like this is stupid talking about Tampax and shit. Oh my God. I was trying to play some calm music in the background and I didn't know it went I didn't know it went off and they're talking about Tampax and stuff. Sorry. I'm all trying to be serious, deliver this message for you. Like, you know, but I'm glad they're making me laugh because it's really serious. Kind of want to lighten it up. So anyways, on a lighter note, things are shifting. Things are changing. Okay. No more crying over spilled milk. Okay. No more not seeing the positive in a situation because now you understand what was going on the whole time. Sometimes we don't know what's happening in our lives at the current moment. Like, we're like, shit, what is all this about? Nothing makes sense. Nothing's working out. Da, 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 da. But guess what? When you finally go through it and time passes, hindsight is 2020. When you look back, that's when you clearly see what it was all about, right? Right. So, I mean, like, just be excited that this is leaving. So now that Spirit confirmed about what this energy is about, Spirit, show us a card about what is, you know, coming in for Cancer. Give us some advice about the energy that's coming in once the old energy leaves. What is the positive news? What is the thing you want to tell them about to look forward to? Show me Cancer. Yeah, it's like, oh wait, hold on. Oh, so 5 of Earth came out again. Here we have 555s, 888. So fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Okay, they're still not done talking about this. Yeah, there's something about money and the abundance here. I'm going to get my money card out, okay? The wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. A lot of uncertainty here. I think they're not done talking about this because they really want to eliminate all the things that, you know, hold you back. They really want to push you into your desires and get you to know the truth about how this really works, okay? But they really need you to understand that your own self-doubts, your, you know, your self-doubts, this, you know, no self-confidence and not knowing how Spirit is working in your life, just the unsure and just, you know, this uncertainty in your life is holding this back. So they're going to try to talk about this so that they can, you know, remove this. So they can highlight this and then they can, find a solution for it, an answer for you, and then remove it. It's like they really want to wrap all this up. Like it's time. They really want to move you on here. What are we moving on to, Spirit? Yeah, moving on. Look at that. The Chariot. 6. Look, moving on. As soon as I said that, the Chariot. It's like the rescue, the success. You're moving on to an important achievement. Self-discipline and willpower. Public recognition. Okay? So it's like the Chariot is here. Okay? And the King of Earth and the 9 of Earth. And oh my gosh, look, and you know, the will, the destiny. Now it all comes in right here. Now it's starting to move. And it's the moon. It's like all the things that you didn't see, you know, were hidden from you. Okay? But now that we get this negative energy out of the way, you've learned from that, all the good stuff starts coming in. Right? The wheel, your destiny, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So you have a spiritual inheritance that's coming in. Okay? And they just want you to know that. So yeah. Look, the Chariot is here. Moving you to victory and success. 9 of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time, successful self-employment. And then King of Earth, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Yeah. Okay. And so another movement came in. This is 8 of Water, another 8, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So, you know what? Oh wow, 8 of Water, desire to move on. You had a desire as well to get through the past, and now this is coming into fruition. Okay, because you were searching for something more meaningful, but Spirit had to put you through some things so that you could understand the difference. Okay, and it says right here, spiritual and emotional growth. So now you're finding that. Okay, you've come into spiritual and emotional growth, and that's what they're saying, the self-mastery here. Now look at this. The Moon card came out. Remember I talked about how things are going on behind the scenes in the other realms that you're not aware of? Look, important psychic insights. I said things are going to be revealed. Events behind the scenes release fears that hold you back. Okay, events are happening behind the scene. Like your spirit team is making things happen behind the scene. Wow. So let's go ahead and look into the money, the career, and see what's coming in for you there. Wow, this is a really long reading. Sorry, Cancer, but there's just a lot that needs to be said here. All right, if this doesn't apply to some of you, then I would suggest check out your sun, your moon, your rising, or your north node or Venus. Check your other signs to see, especially your rising and your north node with this energy. There might be messages in there too, okay? But this is definitely for some Cancers out there, absolutely. Okay, so if this wasn't your, if you didn't feel like this resonated with you, I would check your other signs and see if that did, okay? Because Spirit is being very clear, and he's definitely speaking to somebody right here. Absolutely. All right, so let's look at the Money Oracle and see what they want to say about your employment, your money situation. What do you have to say about that, Spirit? Just to give you a little insight of what's going on. All right, we have maturation. You are becoming more mature in handling your finances. Take responsibility is exciting but challenging. It's time to be dependable. Wow. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? I said for an example, because what Spirit was putting in my head was like giving them an example about if we give them all the money now, they're going to blow it. They need to know how to be resourceful. Look, I said they're waiting for you to mature. And this is maturation. This is all about being mature. You are becoming more mature in handling your finances. Taking responsibility is exciting but challenging. It's time to be dependable. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, Cancer, this was all about your spirit and God waiting till you matured in order to receive your abundance, because this is all about abundance. And now that you are maturing, you're going to start seeing more abundance. You're going to start seeing things come into fruition instead of like failing on you. You know what I mean? Things that you hope for. Everything I'm saying is coming out in the cards because, this is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Wow. Okay. So we have a transformation here with this 8th house, and that's what 8th house is all about. Change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation to enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but worth it. See, I call that out too. Then we have mainstream. It is time to be seen and show your talent to the world. Your business is getting more the audience at this moment, right? That's because, you've worked at something long enough to its maturity. So there's two aspects. You have worked yourself to maturity, and whatever you were working on, you nurtured enough for it to reach to maturity, like your craft, your talent, your skill. So it's like now you're ready, and all these things are coming in. So things are transforming. Wow. So I just want to go ahead and look at your channeled messages that I wrote before all this. So Cancer, 8th house energy is what is around you. I knew that. But here is the message, the channel messages about what this 8th house energy is all about. Number 1, secrets will be revealed to you at this time. Number 2, you are not aware of this, but passed over loved ones are always around you, protecting you. Number 3, angels want you to connect with them because they want you to know they're there for you. Number 4, God and your ancestors protect and guard your future. And that's what I picked up. I forgot I wrote that. See, that's what I'm telling you. These joggers are staring at me. They're like, tell them. Number 5, trigger warning. There is a person who is taking your love for advantage, using you for material gain. This person is fake. Keep your eyes open. So there is somebody who is false around you, and your spirit guides do not like that. Your ancestors do not like that. They are in it for them. They're saying this person is fake, so be aware of that. Number 6, make sure you review contracts before signing them. It is a word of advice here. Okay, so make sure you review anything that has to do with money obligations, contracts, legal forms, whatever. Review the fine print and make sure you know what's going on and before you sign them. Number 7, you are abundant in the spiritual aid and support, whether you are aware of it or not. Picked up on that too. Number 8, trust the universe and God are working in your favor. And number 9, keep the pathway clear, they said, for newer, more privileged people who are worthy enough to come in. Release old negative energy and release toxic people, places, things in your life. 10, start fresh and be confident. And there was a card that came out talking about your confidence. Yeah, look, a lack of self-confidence. Can you see how supported you are? Like synchronicity, that's the language of spirit. Okay, so you got familiar, a guardian. So one of your animals or something around you is actually a spirit protecting you. So it's a familiar. So you do have a guardian around you. So and if you've been seeing orbs lately, that's your passed down loved ones, that's your ancestors and spirit. Look, magic circle protection. Protect your energy. They're saying they want you to protect. See, you're protected, so they're going to get messages to you. They're going to let you know that something is lurking around that is a false energy, that's fake, and they want you to set boundaries and protect your energy. Okay, call in your angels too. So not only are you are protected, but they want you to know to protect yourself as well. Okay, because there are false, fake people around. Look, there's that fire and passion. So they don't want you to give up on that. Okay, they don't want you to give up on this passion. You do want something, and it wants you too. Okay, so number 888, number 444, and 111, 555. Okay, 717. You are protected. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. You see what I'm saying? This is all about trusting how your life unfolds because, a lot of things were unknown at the time, but now secrets are being revealed. You have always been protected. 888. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and celebrating a place for abundance. Now, I wrote that way before this. So again, that's another channeled message confirmation. And they want you to know you're creative. So when you see 111, they want you to take inspired action on all your creative thoughts and abilities. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. Yes. So go for it. Go for what it is you want to do. You are supported. Okay. And then we have meditate and contemplate, new moon and Pisces. This is all about new moon energy, new slate. Okay. The full moon is illuminating secrets and things that you didn't know, and by the next new moon, the energy is clear for takeoff, like a new clean slate. Okay, new beginnings. So go out. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So they want you to meditate and contemplate on listening to your inner voice as you work through these fears. Okay. All right. Archangel Raphael is here. Look, another 8. Yes, you're 888. I can't even tell you how many 8s you have on the table. Okay, Archangel Raphael is here. He is the divine. He's the healer. Okay, of the heart space, and he's the divine healer. Okay, and then so this is a Akashic record. See, look. The ancestors are all around you, Cancer, that you can't see them. So there you are, but here's all your ancestors around you that you can't see, guiding you, putting thoughts and inspiration, sharing knowledge, okay? Keeping all of the toxic, negative spirits, all of these things are these, loving spirits are protecting you, keeping the negativity and the bad spirits away from you. Okay, number 22. So when you also see 222, that's that knowing that your ancestors are with you. Okay, so keep your heart guarded. Okay, because you are a loving woman, you are a loving man, but these people like to take advantage of your kindness. They want you to be aware of that. Okay, look, what you want wants you in return. Okay. So the more you desire something, the more it's going to desire you back. Okay. So keep a positive mind, affirmations. Okay. Put it out into the universe because it's law of attraction. Okay. So the more you want something, the more it's going to come in because you're clear. Okay. Like energy, like attracts like. Positive energy attracts more positive energy. Negative energy attracts negative energy and so forth. Okay. So think how to get yourself out of financial constraints, okay? By being dedicated to your pursuit is going to increase your financial gain. And they're really talking here about, meditating to get a clear vision, okay? Because this vision will bring in that more abundance. So listen to your inner voice is what they're saying too. All these cards came out for you. It was like so many cards. And again, woman holding a coin. I just, you have a lot of wealth coming in, but you also have a lot of spiritual abundance. Like you're wealthy and spiritual protection and, guidance. Okay. All right. Look, another 8. Nurturing. Only we can heal ourselves, sometimes with assistance, sometimes without. Our energy or chakra system corresponds to the energy flow from the earth. If you listen and feel, Mother Earth will heal you as you heal her with nurturing force of timeless give and take. Prayer enables you to take power out of the mind and then place it in the hands of the earth and sky deities. Try to see through the mirage of social barriers and cloud the eyes of women and men the world over. Nurture your dreams. Act in your dreams as you want to act. Find the guarded kivas in sacred places where you have hidden your heart and nurture your spirit. Sorry, I started a little bit there. But it's all about nurturing yourself here so you can, heal what you need to and come into an understanding of what Spirit's trying to tell you and then take off from there and, bring in this inheritance that's waiting for you. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. It was a lot longer. I hope this helped you. Again, if this was very specific for somebody, and Cancer, if a Cancer out there doesn't feel like it was, I really believe that you can find the message in another sign, because that might be a reason why it was in another sign. But this is definitely talking to somebody. This is definitely somebody's message, and I hope it reached for whoever it was for, and I hope it helped. And we wish you the best of luck and sending you so much love. And until then, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.